Coming up today on This Is True Really News, Coco, a 2-year-old Labrador crossbred.
Oh, good. I thought it was just an angry dog.
Please like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News if this kind of snappy repartee grabs you by the, funny nodules. And if you have a story... Wow, that didn't sound as good as it sounded in my head.
No, it couldn't have sounded good there either, really.
And if you have a story you think we'd like, send it to TITR@netradio.network.
Yeah.
Ooh, my funny nodules are
Leave
digging.
my funny nodules where they are.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
In Coventry, that's in England, someone dubbed the cat shaver. Yeah, I know, you kind of if you'll pardon the expression, you kind of let the cat right out of the bag there. The cat shaver is catching cats and...
shaving them.
Oh, well, only a square inch into their fur.
Okay.
According to Metro News, it's not a small patch either. A six-year-old Tallulah had a rather large bald spot on her tum-tum.
Oh.
That owner, Bonnie Toe, noticed when her daughter picked the cat up. Did someone take her and bring her back? Did they do it in a car? The suspense was
killing her.
palpable.
Palapple.
Toe said we didn't notice she wasn't going out. We did notice she wasn't going out quite as much. Well, she's also older and you get a little more finicky when you're dating at that age.
Yeah, exactly.
Now she mostly sits at home and looks out the window. So does Scott. Other victims.
I sit on the television to look out the window.
See, I used to, but then right away I'd have to be in the bedroom.
Oh, see? Okay.
And the hamstrings couldn't take that after a while. Other victims' owners have discovered one another on Facebook, speculating that the cats are being marked as targets. But no other harm has come to any of them. Maybe, just a thought, maybe the shaving is the actual part of the aggression, and there is no further targeting. They're just
shaving them.
Yeah. Or maybe they're looking for a hairless kitty.
Or a birthmark.
That's dressed in, like a costume.
Ooh.
Probably hiding. Maybe they're in feline witness protection.
That's exactly what I was thinking. And they had to change their name from Fluffy to, like Fluff.
Bill.
Jeff.
Bewitzek.
Coco, a 2-year-old Labrador cross, was taken to the Woodside Animal Rescue Trust in Plimpton, Devon, after his owner died.
Well,
he arrived at the shelter with his canine companion, Georgie, but it quickly became clear something was terribly wrong with the pair. They would frequently suffer from fits that required emergency care from a vet. Eventually, animal rescue workers realized the dogs were struggling with
post-traumatic stress syndrome.
Alcohol withdrawals.
They have no thumbs.
Well, here's how it worked.
They had an accomplice with thumbs.
British understatement.
Was there like a chimpanzee in the area?
Yes.
That would open the bottle for them?
Yeah, he'd just died. The owner used to have a drink and then fall asleep, leaving the alcohol out for the dogs to lap up.
Which, honestly is what
dogs will do.
What they do.
Coco had to stay under sedation for 4 weeks to avoid suffering more fits. That's how bad it was for this poor pup. The trust added, "We're so thankful that we're now out of danger and Coco is off all medication and now starting to behave like a normal dog.
Except
only asking
smoking.
For beer or wine,
Except for the cigarettes. If you kick the cigarettes.
He's not yet ready for adoption, and whilst physically he seems to have recovered, mentally he's still very anxious at times.
Well, he had no booze and you took away his cigarettes. What do you expect?
Kirsten said Coco's new owner would have to be someone who is often at home, supposedly to guard the liquor cabinet.
Vanyar. Let's go with Vanyar.
Okay.
Is one of the equine competitors in the Tokay Stakes race in Nagoya, Japan.
Okay.
Vanyar crossed the finish line first.
Congratulations.
Wait for it. However, you knew if it's an Oddity Central story, there would have to be
Yeah.
a however. Yeah.
There was going to be a shoe drop. Yeah.
Vanier was missing something, which led to his being disqualified.
Rider.
He didn't have a rider. Apparently, you got to have one of those. I don't know why
this was just a spur of the moment decision.
Spur of the moment. That's funny. I don't know why they worry about what he wants in his dressing room, but there it is.
Yeah.
Vanier's jockey fell off as soon as they left the gate.
Oh.
You suppose he has a Labrador? And the second place horse is
Or would like one?
The second place jockey could not catch up to the riderless horse, although they, were declared the technical winners.
Yeah.
After crossing the finish line, Vanier coolly slowed down and sauntered off towards the exit. Do you remember Secretariat?
Yep.
They always said that horse was so vain that after he won or whenever there were cameras, he would pose.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody believed it until later when he started to get famous.
Yep.
Son of a gun. If he wasn't posing, it seemed to be a bizarre trick he would pull a lot.
Are you ready for a couple of surprises?
Probably not, but go ahead.
In primary school, we had a World War I memorial lesson and were asked if anyone had any relatives who fought at that time. My friend brought in a picture of his great-great-grandfather with his wife. Another girl in class brought in a picture of her great-great-grandfather and his wife.
Uh-oh.
Teacher said they looked similar.
Oh.
Put them side by side, looked shocked.
Oh.
We gathered round. It was the same man who had kept 2 wives a secret.
Oh.
Both had been married privately.
Oh.
They were cousins. And
my.
didn't know.
Well,
You probably had to stop dating.
okay, I got to tell you, that would make family reunions a little awkward.
Wouldn't it, though? Of course, with Grandpa being gone, all those guys are gone who might have known.
Yep.
It'd be fun to meet the other family.
I'd like to know they pulled it off. It's just
Yeah, and just talk. I think it would be a gas. And finally, a little town I grew up in had these 2 car dealerships on opposite sides of town. One Chevy, one Ford. Now, this is like having a town.
Are they really dealerships if they only have one Chevy and one Ford?
Yes. Well, no, they've got more cars than that. There's only single dealerships. There's cars in the lot.
So it's not like Ford, Chevy, Mitsubishi, Honda.
Right. It's not a used car lot.
Jeep.
Yeah. It's not like your
Chrysler,
front
Plymouth.
yard. So
My neighbor's front yard.
in any case, these 2 dealerships were bitter rivals. It's a lot like putting 2 radio stations in a small town. What's going to happen? So there were attack ads, fighting salesmen, billboard wars, you name it, gluing all their locks
Was
shut.
this before the time of videos? Because this would be gold.
When the owner of the Chevy dealership died, it came out he'd also owned the Ford dealership by way of a shell company. No one saw that coming, including a lot of the higher-ups who worked at the dealerships. Don't you just love that?
I really want to meet that guy.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.